darling. That's the appropriate response. What most of you don't know is that David is actually the second born. I'm really their first child. But they kept me in the attic for so many years, I've had to get over a whole lot of things. And I'm trying. I'm really all this generosity and graciousness. What Bernie doesn't know is that all those wonderful things that were said by my siblings, I wrote them. So no problem at all. You know, it's at times like this you just want to, you know, come up with some quips, so to speak. But what always astounds me, and especially so when we're all gathered, is marriage is such a miracle. My generation, you're married at 21, 22, 23. The guys are 23, the ladies are 20 or 21.
Check, please.
We don't stop when we start. But it really is a miracle. We come in with, our expectations are huge. We know nothing about life, nothing about a marriage, and yet you build something that hopefully will endure. It has endured for 40 years, and I'm sure there are people here who have been married for longer than 40 years. And the miracle to me is not so much the children, but it is the fact that as two people, Bernie and Marion have grown so beautifully together, and we haven't known them as long as, let's say, the Doles have or so many others, but you know, we've seen them basically grow over 30 plus years, and the joy is certainly seeing their children and grandchildren, but most especially seeing them as a couple and what that means, and the commitment they made has just grown, and it really does enrich our lives.
Richard, can we just hold for a second? Because I know Liz probably has some great background music. Solid.
And I know it's unusual that you're sitting up this long, but
Go ahead.
normally it's across the table by then, but we'll let that go. I, of course, am still trying to get over those shots of Bernie's torso.
So a lot of hair there.
Like a woolly bear. But, you know,
Bully.
Richard, that wasn't his torso.
I saw a lot of plastic, but I didn't want to say anything. So we come together, and you really, 40 years later, you both chose really well. Well,
thanks, Richard.
Marion, you chose, well, perhaps you had a headache.
No, Richard, I chose really.
You both chose really well, and we all love you without question. And if we don't have 40 years more, God, we'd all be on a Cabernet drip with one tooth. Whatever time we have, we relish the time, and how great to celebrate life one more time with the entire Berry family. Hallelujah for today. Hallelujah for Bernie and Marion.